Welcome back, 8:24 on your Wednesday morning, keeping it local this morning. Have an extra styrofoam? Do you have any extra styrofoam laying around?
Yeah, sometimes, right? Depends on what you get delivered to your home and what's inside and keeping everything
Like
packed.
those packing peanuts, you think they'll take those?
Oh, maybe. I don't know, but Dawn would tell us. It's a Valley company. She's there with them looking for donations. What a great idea this is, you know, in terms of like recycling something that you don't typically think can be recycled.
That's absolutely correct. Good morning, you guys. Yeah, we're checking out the perfect block this morning because, you know, especially after the holidays, you're getting all your shipments, all the presents sorted. You might have some of that leftover styrofoam. So if you're wondering what to do with it, we got you covered this morning. Join with Rick, Vice President of Eco Building Systems, to tell us a little bit. We're outside of kind of your guys' warehouse right now, but this is a drop-off location, Rick. First, tell us why styrofoam?
Well, styrofoam is the predominant building element in these blocks you see behind it, and it's 87% of the volume of this mixed with cement and proprietary admixtures, and it gives us a 4-hour fire rating. And we collect styrofoam from all over from different sources, and what that does is keeps that recycled styrofoam out of the landfills, so we save a lot of volume in the landfills, and we repurpose what's a modern day waste material after you've used it for whatever purpose, and we repurpose that into building blocks that have 250 mile an hour wind rating and a 4-hour fire rating, and is ideal for building non-combustible commercial and residential structures.
Very nice. Look, can I touch it?
Sure.
I'm curious. I want to feel it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Very durable for sure. But you can feel the styrofoam. It is still kind of like a little squishy.
It is rigid, and it is a form. It stays in place as a form, and you put reinforced rebar and concrete inside, and that's what gives you your structure. And the mix itself is what gives you that fire protection and super insulation. This block right here has got a R27, and we make 14 different products, but we have a top of the line block that's an R32 for the wall. So it's ideal for this heat in a hot climate that we have here, and also higher elevations in the northern latitudes.
Yeah.
Great for that.
We're going to be talking with Rick a little bit more, but coming up really quickly, Rick, this can include styrofoam boxes, packing peanuts, that type of thing?
Not packing peanuts.
Okay.
We don't know what's in that stuff. Okay, it's not number 6 plastic, which is essentially styrofoam. And if you want to know what number 6 is, it's rigid styrofoam. If you break it and look at it, it looks like a bunch of white BBs stuck together.
We'll give you guys a good look at that. Rick has a visual for us, so coming up, and also we'll talk more about the donation bins where you can drop off all that good stuff, but no packing peanuts.
No packing peanuts.
To answer your question,
Keep your peanuts to yourself. Thank you. All right, Dominique is at the perfect block.
If you're looking to maybe get rid of some of that styrofoam, they'll take it off your hands and make some cool blocks with it.
Yeah, very cool. Hey, Dom.
Yeah, they absolutely will. Hey there, good morning. Yes, if you have styrofoam around your house, or maybe you're looking around right now, hold on to it. We're here at the Perfect Block in Peoria. They will gladly take it off your hands to make really impressive building material like this here. And you know, Rick, we were just talking about, in light of recent events, the wildfires that are currently happening in California, something that's interesting about this, it doesn't burn.
Right, it has a 4-hour fire rating. It's been tested, and it's an ideal product for the thermal envelope for construction. Typically, you can use any kind of construction with it, but this would be good for the thermal envelope, the perimeter wall, and that way, the way it responds to open flame, you just can't burn it.
Wow, you said it kind of just glows.
Well, because it won't burn, the cement in the product will glow, and it won't catch fire. And of course, if you're going to clad it with something like stucco or other materials on the outside, that just adds a few minutes of protection, and then if that falls off, it encounters the block, and the block has a 4-hour fire rate. Not going to burn.
Right, something to consider if you're building a house for sure. So walk me through this process. Once you get those styrofoam boxes from donations, you say you may even get them from hospitals, other commercial buildings. What happens once you get the boxes? Then what's next?
We have a grinder inside, and we can grind it up into an aggregate. We'll call it lightweight gravel, and that gets mixed with our proprietary mixtures, and then it gets formed into these block, and then the blocks can be drop shipped all over the nation and some places in the world too. And you can build your commercial residential structures out of this. And it's a really easy construction method. There's really no rocket science behind this. And so commercially, for contractors and do-it-yourselfers, this is a great product to build with.
Absolutely. And when you're breaking it down, I think we have a box what that looks like. What is this, the official term you call it?
This is examples of stuff that we can take, and then this is the aggregate that I was talking about. Think of it as lightweight gravel, and it gets mixed, and then you can see that in here. But this stuff is rigid, and so it's easy to build with. And there are some things we don't take, which is fine if you're not sure about it. You're not sure this is number 6. Remember the white BBs that I was talking about. You're not sure, just bring it in. We'll let you know whether we can take it in. If we can't, we'll toss it. Unfortunately, we can't take everything.
Rick, we got to go, but for more information, if people want to drop off their styrofoam, how can they do so?
Right here where he's filming there is a couple of containers we keep in the very back of the building that you can just drive up here and deposit it 24 hours a day if you'd like.
Okay.
In the front, if you have a few things that you can carry in through the front door, we'll happily take it there too.
We'll take it all. Rick, thanks so much. Check them out, you guys. The Perfect Block here in Peoria. Hold on to that styrofoam because now you have a place to put it, place to donate it to.
Yeah, that's
back to you.
What a great idea.
It really is. Love it.
Next thing you know, you want to have whole neighborhoods built to this
There
stuff.
you go.